Here it is, the big blue monster. I had a client purchase a dresser and she dropped off her dresser she was getting rid of. She's like, "Do you want it?" "Sure." So I started looking at it and I was like, wow, this had really been painted poorly, and you can see all the dimpling and everything from a roller. And it had this blue paint everywhere. It was just thick all over the dovetails. So I decided to strip it. I'm using green Easy Stripper. This is like a hair color brush, and I think it is the easiest way to spread it around. So I put it on the top of the dresser. I've got 9 drawers to do, and I'm going to just wait and see how the stripper reacts. And after about 45 minutes, it actually was crackling and ready to strip off of there. The top, of course, being just a long flat surface, was pretty easy. I had even just a plastic putty knife and it was coming right off. Lots of stuff coming right off. The sides did not strip quite as well, but I went in with the after strip cleaner and some steel wool to try to get more of the gooey, gunky stuff off, and then used my carbide scraper to get through the next layer of paint. I'm trying to get down to bare wood, so I had several layers. And then again with the cleaner on the edges just to get the rest of the gooey stuff off. Now let's get to the drawers. So they're all crackly and looking pretty good. I've got lots to do, so I start scraping. Scrape, 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 scrape. It's the details around the edges, of course, are the hardest thing to do. Drawer after drawer after drawer. And then getting to the point where I do the after strip cleaner, because the edges of this, when you use stripper, are just like gooey, gummy, yucky. But the stripper cleaner actually works really well. Getting that off there. Sometimes you have to do multiple layers and go through 4,000 paper towels. This is not for the faint of heart. I decided to switch to a wire brush, and that actually worked a little bit better. And then you can see what I have left. It just keeps on going. Yeah, I went through several rolls of paper towels. I'm just getting the rest of any stripper off that I can with my carbide scraper, then going in with the wire brush. Clean, clean, clean. Lots and lots of paper towels. And just like rinse and repeat. So I let everything dry overnight and went into sand. After sanding, I'm looking at the quality of the wood on the top, and it's really more of just a medium grade wood. I wouldn't say that this is a fantastic specimen to be able to stain, but I'm glad I got all the paint off. And now I'm just getting to the drawers, so I've got to do the tops and the sides. They had painted the dovetails, and that just I can't deal with it, so I have to sand it all off, and sanding the sides. And then once I get everything all cleaned off, I go in and look, and that's plastic. So I know a lot of times the front of these are MDF, but this is the first time I've come across all the drawers being plastic. This drawer would not even fit into the space, and I moved it around. I did drawer Jenga all over the place trying to see if I could get it to fit. It would not. So for some reason, this one, the plastic had warped or something, and it would no longer fit into the space without jamming it. And then, of course, you can't get it in and out. So I tried sanding it down, and it just created a mess. So I decided to use my carbide scraper, and this was actually the best thing to do. So I'm just kind of shearing off thin coats to adjust it, and I got it in there to fit. So here is all the shavings that came off of that. It was amazing. And this is where I'm at. The top is stripped, the drawers are stripped, but the sides are still a mess, the gummy stuff all over the legs. And you know what? I just couldn't do it anymore. I spent 2 full days on this project, stripping and cleaning, and I'm going through some personal things, losing my father, and sometimes you just got to know when to say when. And so I fought with the big blue monster for a couple of days, and I really thought it was the best thing to just go ahead and let someone else finish it. And another refinisher locally did pick it up, and she's going to take it over and finish it. So I can't wait to see what she does with it. But my journey with this one is done. Thanks for following.